a story today. Once I start looking at the story, we'll do like the Civil War and that crap. But right now we're sorting the I forget what the damn thing's called. I already started, but I just got it before it's on the way. Then I wanna beat the fuck out of all of them, because that's what you do. You start all of these being although you don't really have to kill them. I don't want to spoil the game for you, so it's a shrine or something. It has to be a shrine. Rusty warrior. Damn shrine. Oh crap. Let's make sure Skyrim, I could not get past Black Reach.
What is it? I know you were trying to keep it to yourself. Always trying. Never should have come here.
Guys only got really scuba. Ooh, he didn't have scuba. Okay, woodcutter's axe. I could do wheel back real quick. Do I have two of them now? I have two woodcutter's axes. Is a pull-on with an axe blade. It's a spear with an axe blade. Pretty much. So, assurance? I'm dead serious. I'll show you why I think it's so hard in a second. I cannot pronounce that. It was some reference in a mockery or something. That's something I actually the Night King's Ice Sword. It's kind of useless against, like, but 215 damage. Here, this is extreme. Oh, he's doing shitload of damage. Ow. It's like a ballista fucking. See that damage? Oh shit. We can do fire. Channel fire, which is essentially just fire support. Is the god of time and the chief deity of the 9 divines. He is the pick. Okay. Oh yeah, back to the mods. The time thing. Ow! September, it'd be P-temper or something stupid like that. Blind. They're fucking retarded. Here you go. I can't use this. Wait. The second most powerful. I'm just kidding, these guys are really easy to fight. They have like super. All you need to do is really just kind of move around them and just kill them.
Summer, let's just get out of here.
I guess.
Hasn't there been enough down?
What's it want me to do? Just waiting for me to turn my back, so you can have all the glory for yourself.
Never should have come.
what Black Reach is? It's probably one of the biggest ruins in the game. Oh, it's not. But you know what I mean. You'll see. Bam. Look at this place. What the fuck, Todd Howard? I know it probably wasn't Todd Howard who made this place, but being 100% honest, that's still what reason? Do you... This is what hell looks like. I don't know how it would look like. Honestly, I feel like this is what hell looks like. Let's go. No. Yeah. Look at all those enemies appearing. Jars, please don't. You're like fucking creepy. Shoot, my jars. Hang on. I can summon one, but it's more powerful. Does make you a good milk drinker. Honestly, I don't see the problem with people drinking milk. It's probably like fucking the manliest people on earth chug gallons of milk. Calling it up. I forgot. You get this terrifying looking shit bags. That's really interesting. To be honest, I'm not vampire lords are like anyone's gonna want to turn into a vampire. Some people literally just play female characters only to turn into a vampire. It's so fucking stupid. There's a lot of Sims who play Skyrim. I've only had one female character in my history of playing this game. Because I never made one. I was like, there's an armor change because I want to see what the armor.
You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll, Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kolgon Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal. Go then. Fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the Time Wound. Do not delay. Alduin will be coming.
I won't. Scrolls. No, it's not in fucking Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls should be in Scrolls. It's called an Elder Scrolls.
Cannot miss the sign.
How loud that is.
Gormley! Running out of time. Battle!
Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Krifwolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
What's going on?
Holy fuck. Give me some battle axe like
A glorious day, is it not?
I told you.
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
Battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Golthor, Sori, Birker.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Veldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need it.
We will deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
So be it.
You mean the answer
Me, Tarudis, Ani, Him Hind Paliv, Zuu Hindan.
Let those that watch from Savangard envy us this day.
What have you done? What twisted worlds have you created? Tarudis Palax, my teeth to his left. But first, Dear Kumar.
If I die today, it will not be in terror. You feel the porcupine worm. I see it in your eyes. Skyrim will be free!
Hold Alderman on the wing. Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater. Older bones than your own. We break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. We shout you out from all our endings unto the last. You are banished!
There's really nothing important about Huluin.
Worked. Did it.
You did.
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
You may have picked up the weapons of my ancient foes, but you are not their equal. Now, Dovahkiin, now he is... Maze-Mul, Dovahkiin. You have become strong. But I am Alduin, firstborn of Akatosh, Malagi's Zoklat. I cannot be slain here by you or anyone else. You cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal. Lot Kongrach. You truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory. Nilivrach. Alduin. This should... Yes. Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies,
How the fuck do you know Whiterun?
Look through.
If you're up here and it's that snowy, sure, you can move down. Maybe you can see like Iverstead. Anyway, look at that. Where? Up there. I guess I can see it right. Damn, these guns are dragons. Except in situations where violence there's the loading screen is the answer. Violence is never the answer. See? Loading screen mod. After you use a shot power, the compass outline will glow brightly. It fades from the center. Okay. Actually, back to the Night King sword. The writing on this thing, the Night King's sword forged beyond he wall and imbued with the power of frost. Makes me cringe every time I go to equip this sword. Who the fuck is the Night King? I want to know who the Night King is. I'll even Google it right now if I have to. Alright, here we are, back in Dragon's Reach.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace. Of course. You already... But I don't understand. Alduin, the World Eater himself. But I don't know about such things. Now what's this nonsense? I want to help you, Dragon. Oh, frickin'. Do you think they... No. I can't risk weak... Then I would be glad to help you. But getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen.
What?
Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
City? Dude, this is not even a city. This is literally just a meme town. Meme town.
I'm
This
telling
is
you, I
literally
heard
it's
it.
Meme run.
Howling.
Nazim, Brave, fucking Balgrim. What was the other guy's name? Damn, I forgot how that. Heimskr, yeah, Heimskr too. Whiterun, you are officially
Wolf tape.
the. Oh yeah, and the guards. Eat more tacos. Great advice. I'll make sure I do that. And yeah, fucking the guards with the arrow to the knee. I call him that fighting dragon. I used to be an adventurer like you, and then I took an arrow to the knee. I sound Indian when I say that. Wait, I know you. We're level 29, almost supporting to level 30. We're badass. Kicker. We're about to kill all the Greybeards. It's gonna be easy. I know I can do it. Should I punch Aldwin to death? You know what? When we fight Aldwin, something I'm looking forward to doing is just punching him to death. That's something that's gonna make me proud. Right here.
Aldwin?
Right
We heard the I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice.
The way of the voice.
You misunderstand our authority. I see. The dragon will lead you to Aldwin, but without... Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. We will see if they still remember us.
Both of those people really piss me off.
High above,
I don't want
voice
to talk
within.
to them, but I have to, so I guess I will talk to them. There's an asshole. Tullius tried to cut my head off. See? Just realized I have a Pepsi over here. Nice. That I only had some water. Disgusting. I have very good Pepsi. Can this guard not look at me? Is he gonna attack me? Yeah, don't look at me.
The Dunmer gets their drinks at the new Nissa's Corner Club. Why they can't just call it a tavern is beyond me.
First whatever the fuck his name is. Rick. I'm gonna call him Rick. His new name is actually... I know his
Don't be so
Rick.
sure
His
of
name's
that.
Rick.
We've intercepted couriers from
Yeah, that's
Solitude.
one of the overpowered
The Empire
chests I took.
putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you
Whatever
have
you've
me
heard
do?
I can do is probably...
Only the foolish or the courageous are... Do I know you?
I don't want to join your fucking army.
Yeah. Destined for the chopping block. A fair point. I'm always... So long as your criminal past
With the
stays in
favor
the
he's
past,
paid us.
and you fight
Anyone
for me
else
with honor
better
and
pay
integrity.
well for the service.
We'll welcome you into our ranks. Speak with Garmar. He'll size you up and see where we... It's about time they turned their... I have the greatest respect. But... I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this. Alduin, the world eater of song and legend. Well, it changes the situation, doesn't it? Even Tullius, maybe. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
Wait, did I really just... Uses illusion. It's always been alteration. Heavy armor, me. It's obviously better for one-handed. Damn! I need to complete this skill tree and make this shit legendary here. Actually, I like to call him Ulfric Raincoat. So, we already talked to Ulfric Raincoat, and now I need to talk to, Sergeant Phyllis. Sergeant Tubius? Yeah, I'll call him that. Sergeant Tubius. This thing of a rank in the fucking military. Because, you know, General is just way too high for him. You know, he doesn't deserve to be General when he's going around murdering innocent people. So... Who the fuck are you? Oh, I remember.
If you're looking for opportunities to make some coin, well, I'm your man.
Alright, go over there. I also live here, I'll show you my...
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious. But a well-made arrow strikes forth like the fury of a god.
Sure. You can say that.
Need something?
It's the Penis Oculatus. I hate these guys
Yes?
because I am a Dark Brotherhood listener, and if you didn't know, the Penitus Oculatus go against the fucking not Brotherhood. So that's great.
I'm telling you.
I
Ulfric's
remember
planning
you.
an attack on
Speak with
Whiterun.
Legate Ricka. She will determine if you are Legion material.
I want to join Legion. That's
The Greybeards. Why, there's nothing. They are getting... My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons... you may... By all accounts, the storm... Yes, he'd be insane to try.
I do want to
He
join
doesn't have the men.
Allegiance real quick for
That's
a-
not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not
Talking
a cause,
peace with
it's
Ulfric?
a rebellion.
You must call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruuf.
Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to
Don't
garrison
worry,
troops
I'll
in his
come
city.
to this peace council
On the other
of yours.
hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let
Okay,
Ulfric
just
pillage his
explain
city.
what the fuck.
General,
You people and your damn Jarls.
sir, you can't force a Nord to accept help he hasn't asked for.
If Ulfric's making a move for Whiterun, then we need to be there to stop him. Draft another letter with the usual platitudes, but this time share some of your intelligence regarding Ulfric's plans. Embellish if you have to. We'll let it seem like it's his idea.
Yes, sir.
You Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
Sir,
So Imperial Whiterun.
talking peace with Ulfric? You must be an optimist.
Or Kostad, Winterhold, obviously. Dawnstar, obviously. So pretty much the Imperials. Are almost like half and half. Stormcloaks. I guess that's how you probably should.
The Greybeards have called a peace council at High Hrothgar. And can you believe it? Both Ulfric, Stormcloak, and General Tullius have agreed to
I was there
go.
when they did. I'm fucking stupid. Are you rock? Good. You're not playing underwater. Oh god. Looks like an alligator. I really thought that was an alligator. We're just gonna... Oh. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Okay, not dragon.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving us, but regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table. Let us see what wisdom you can find among these warriors of Sky.
Here we are. Actually, wait, we can talk to the guests. So, I want to start with Ellenwyn because this is like the only other time at 3 times you really get to meet Ellenwyn.
And so we meet again. But this time I know who and what you really are.
Did I go to the Thalmor Embassy for a video? Because that's the second
Take your
time
seat,
you can
and
meet
we
her.
can begin.
The first time you can meet her, it's, actually in Helgen, believe it or not. Actually, you can meet her 4 times, because there's a chance if you speedrun it after Helgen, you'll be able to...
We all
see
wait
her
upon
until
you, Dragonborn.
If you can arrange an end to the fighting, Dragon's Reach is at your disposal.
Everybody knows him, everybody knows him, everybody knows her.
Why delay?
I'm here because it's required of me. But there's nothing to be gained by talking to that
Everybody knows
murderer.
her, everybody knows him, everybody knows him, everybody knows him, everybody knows her, everybody knows him. And everyone knows him.
Take your seat, and we can begin.
What's the hurry?
What's the hurry?
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, the nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh?
Alright, no one
To
likes
think that I would sit down at the same table with that Thalmor bitch.
That's
Either
definitely
she
going on
walks or
stream,
I do.
Ulfric. I'm gonna say that.
Maybe so, but bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. Tullius needs to know I won't be pushed around. It feels like a mistake to me. But I'll bow to your judgment on this. But she is to observe, nothing more. We are not negotiating with her. Is that clear?
Ulfric, why so hostile? After all, it's not the Thalmor that's burning your farms and killing your sons.
She's supposed to be on our
You
side?
know exactly... No. Not this time.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to
We're here
resist.
to arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
So... yeah, Rift.
The rift would help secure our communications with Cyrodiil, and threatened Ulfric's southern flank. You heard the man, Ulfric. We've made you a fair offer. Are you serious about these talks, or are you just here to posture?
I expected better from you, Dragonborn. I came here in good faith, and now it seems you help the Empire at every turn. As for you, General Tullius, I see now that Galmar was right. Talking to the Empire is just as useless as ever. If you think you can hold Markarth, you're as deluded as your Emperor when he signed away our freedom to the Thalmor. Skyrim will never again bow to your false empire. Let's go, Galmar. I should have listened to you in the first place.
You always were a fool, Ulfric. You're no better at diplomacy than you are in the battlefield.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
A very pretty speech. But what does it have to do with the...
If he's right about Alduin, we both have just as much to lose here, Tullius. Remember that. Now, back to the matter at hand. Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it mead. These terms are still not acceptable.
I'm sure you have something in mind.
Damn right we do.
You surrender Hjalmarch to us, and take Idgrod Ravencrone with you. Sorli the Builder will take over as Jarl of Morthal.
Where do these demands stop, Ulfric? Do you expect me to surrender all of Skyrim?
It seems I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide. Although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. What say you, Dragonborn?
Yeah, I think we're fine.
Even the Dragonborn betray Skyrim. These terms are not acceptable. You know that.
Yeah, they are.
I'm listening.
You trade one city.
Don't play dumb, Tullius.
You get what you get.
Bah, this is a waste of time. I can see that we won't get better terms from this council. So be it. The Sons of Skyrim at least put the greater good above our own interests.
It seems we may have an agreement.
Yeah, I think we do.
Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius. These are the terms currently on the table. Will be handed over to Ulfric's forces. Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Layla Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften.
No. Not Maven.
You both agree to this?
I shouldn't agree to terms that so blatantly favor the Empire. I have no choice, though, under the circumstances. But once Alduin is defeated, then it will be the Empire's turn. Remember Evgir Unslad. You should be pleased, Elisif. You've done well for yourself as the Empire's pet Jarl. But beware, the Empire's loyalty is fickle. They will tire of this war, and then I will be the one dictating terms to you.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Galmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruf, I fear this truce will not last.
Yes.
You gave the Empire
I'm afraid there's
too much.
Serious.
Ulfric will not let that stand for long.
The blade. Justice demands that he die for his crime.
I'm not doing it. Bye.
I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites. I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up. Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. I think it's very likely that he... Indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here, in this scroll. O da Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon's reach at all.
The one and only.
Did you need something?
No. Go away.
That's all.
If you get stuck, don't forget you can cheat by looking at... God. Alright, all we gotta do now is just get this truck done. I want to finish the campaign today. That's something I'm looking forward to doing. I wish I clipped me murdering the Joor. That's what I wish I did.
The Greybeards have arranged a truce between the Stormcloaks and Imperial.
We're ready, Dragonborn. May the gods watch over your battle. As I promised, my men stand ready. My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
That was like the loudest car horn I've ever heard in my life right there. It smells good up here right now. What the hell is that smell? Why everyone's built up around a mead hall? Is that why there's so much mead in Whiterun? I know word thing hasn't been understood.
We're ready when you are.
Good! Fiend!
I'm rude. You try to this. Wait for him.
You have a plan for luring a dragon here. Yeah?
You better know what you're doing.
Yeah, so I went to the store.
You're that
and it really sucked.
Ready now. Keep under cover until it's down.
No one but that single guy would die.
Here I am.
Shit, your mouth. You got no throat.
Zuubonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. In Sir Alduin, No doubt you want to know. Renik Vaza, many of us among ourselves, once lost, he has trapped his door, Mindoro, Zuulost Ofan Hinlan. Now, Crosis, there is one detail about Skaldafin I neglected to mention. Only this. You have the Thuum of Adova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skaldafin. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this.
This is my favorite part of the game. This guy right here
A captive dragon. Just think of the possibilities.
loves dragons.
You know, if
He's
you've
in
got the
love with
aptitude,
dragons.
you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
He's about to talk to Motivate.
Incredible. Sir, you have no idea how long I have waited for such an opportunity. I would be most appreciative if you would permit me to perform some, tests on you, purely in the interests of the advancement of knowledge.
Be gone, mage. Do not test my promise to the Dovahkiin.
I assure you, you will not even notice me. Most of them are hardly painful at all to a large dragon such as yourself.
Farengar, very bad idea, even for you.
Motivate's like, try me.
Surely you wouldn't miss a few scales, or a small amount of blood.
Joor, what are you doing back there?
He's so fucking scared of him. Alright, we need to just do this. So finally, do that one.
I can't believe... You sure about that? You want to let... Your funeral. Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again.
Get ready to open the trap.
So
This seems like a really bad idea to me.
Carry on, soldier. This is all part of the Dragonborn's plan.
Was nu? Dini dein Ruthi Astval.
Come on, man.
Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can? Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can?
Dig your mouth into work.
Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Zuk Brit of Amativ Mubokotin Stinselok.
Manually pressing the keys makes the game load faster. Clearly that worked, because as soon as I just start spamming the X button.
This is as far as I can take you. Rivbo Akrim. I will look for your return.
That's like the first time I've died in this game in a while. I wish you saw that glitch that I got into yesterday, where I fast traveled and I spawned. Dude, I think I should probably quit this video. But hey, it's fun, since we already
Right, fiend!
Let's get this over with.
I'm waiting, but it's taking a while.
Many of among ourselves. Once he has his door been lost ofan hinland. Ah, well, only of course I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this.
Something to tell. You sure about that? Your funeral. Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again.
Get ready to open the trap.
It would be, but it's too wild.
This seems like a really bad idea to me.
Carry on, soldier. This is all part of the Dragon Lord's plan.
He's literally counted as a
Was nu, Dini dein Ruthi Astval. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can? Saran Uth, Zuk Brit Oth, Amativ, Mubo Kotin Stinselok. This is as far as I can take you.
Grab one. A lot of them. But drunk or stupid, they don't know how to open doors. I'm gonna have to use that attack a lot. Okay. There you are, dead. So now these arrows are going to tell me to wait. So what I need to do is take a look. It's gotta be snake. Sanjay and Craig. Sanjay and Craig. It's gotta be a dove or something. This here. Do not. Oh, I get it now. Okay. Those two thingies. That's kind of a snake if we want to open a real one. Something along that. See, they put the sliver here. Just to see the fuck up. Or just nothing happens. God damn it. Do I just change this twice? Like, yeah, that seems about right. I'm doing really good, you know? There's way too many of these things. You know, man, I'm really just... What do I do with this? Alright, do I... have the one that was before? That's not it. Well, you can say goodbye to this series. First of all, that's the right way. I already know it's the right way because I've played the fucking game before. Actually, is it? 100%. So... put your G fuel down. What? G fuel is probably very, very disgusting, and I don't want to try it. what? I kind of give up. Just like most people, you know, when things just get a bit annoying, they decide to look up tutorials. You know, that's usually what I do. See, I'm just gonna watch this guy's video and I'm not gonna see what it is, because fuck it. And throughout it, I'm just gonna provide some really not funny. Okay. 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 Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm fucking stupid. Yeah, that's you know, maybe why I didn't. Maybe that's why I probably never made it past school. And if you want to open the fucking, hang on. You want to open the whatever the fuck it's called, those doors. Snake. The one that we gotta open. Oh my god, it works. Oh my god, I'm so proud of myself. We see we'll be all good. We're supposed to be strong. Wait a second. You don't even have to. So you fucking did not know. Oh, damn. That was very, very easy. That hurts. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, shoot me. Come on. Where are you? I'm right. Yeah. That's right. Oops. Shit, they do know how to open doors. Okay. Jesus. All I need to do now is just look at the claw, fox, a severed head, ho, and the cheese to die for. Fox, that, and that. Doesn't tell me that there's a fox. Fox. I'm confused. Ha.
Turn back. Many have braved the shadow. The world
Till next time.
within the mist. Bring word to Joor's hall of our hard fate.
Beat your ass.
Beware. The World Eater waits within the mist. Turn back before he finds you.
He's right there. I'm pretty sure he's right there. Here we are. The bridge is very unsafe.
What brings you, Wayfarer?
God damn, you're
Wander here in Sovngarde, Soul's End. Shor's gift, a fate, but Shor restrained our wrathful onslaught. By what right do you request entry?
By the right of blood, I listen for the Night Mother. You can say that and get your ass handed to you.
Ah. It's been too long since last I faced a doom-driven hero. Living or dead. By decree of Shor, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test. You fought well. I find you well. It is long since...
As you're trying to walk on this bridge, you have to not walk on every gap. If you do, you're probably going to hit your head on something else. Either not feel good or it's good. This looks like a mod. That door opens weirdly. This is apparently heaven and the doors can't even open right. Come on, man. Be reasonable. Holy shit. Wait. Can I get a screenshot, please? Real quick. Just before I leave. I want to get a screenshot. Maybe turn that into my bam. And I'm just gonna do settings, display. Save. Going back.
Welcome, Dragonborn.
That's fucking Ysgramor.
Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare here. By Shor's command, we sheathed our blades, and ventured not the Vale's dark mist. But three await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hekon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the bold.
Encompassing mist. Aye, let us forget our sorrow in the glory of battle.
At long last, Alduin's doom is now ours to seal. Just speak the word, and with high hearts, you'll hasten forth to smite the worm forever.
Come, let us share a cup of mead.
Far you've traveled, your trials long, to taste Sovngarde's sweet delight.
A cup I'll gladly raise in company with you.
Seek ye food or song unending? Fighting, drinking, fellowship and boasting? Find welcome here and warm your soul. We must drive away his mist, shouting together, and then unsheath our blades in desperate battle with our black winged foe.
To battle, my friends! The fields echo the clamor of war. Our wills undaunted.
Why are you looking at me like that? Sovngarde. Here's our other sword. No, fuck this sword. We're about to do this the old-fashioned way. Remember, when in doubt, punch him. Let's see what. Alright, 82 damage. That has been too much. Actually, it is 57 damage. Maybe even under 100.
I'm sure.
But 100%. I'm gonna die. Career skills, just gotta wait for these guys. We're gonna walk through there. We're not gonna die. It's an evil mist. Everyone dies. We cleared it. Are you guys proud? Come on, you're proud.
We cannot fight the foe in this mist.
You seriously have a tattoo.
Clear skies! Combine our shouts!
Alright. And we're gonna start.
We must shout together.
That is so loud.
Does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast! His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken.
Again! And we break his grim hold over Shor's realm and redeem it for eternity!
They will see this
And that is going to be a screenshot. Congratulations. I'm a child. I'm a child.
When you are ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back. Return now to Nurm, with this rich boon from Shore, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour of need.
Whatever.
Surot fur kanaran. Claimed for himself the lordship that properly belonged to Wormahu, our father Akatosh. But I cannot celebrate his fall. Zuki's He was my brother once. This world will never be the same. Indeed. Perhaps now you have some insight into the forces that shape the Benesitid. Perhaps you begin to see... But I forget myself. Croesus, you have... Savor your... Goran, I feel younger than I am in age. Many of the Dorothea are now scattered across Kizan. Without Alduin's lordship, they may yet bow to the Vazen, brightness of my food. But willing or no, they will hear it. Fare thee well, Dovaki.
Shrine of Solitude. You mean you gotta go to Markarth, or no? I'm gonna go to Miko's shack, where you can find the legendary badass Miko. You could do the Huskies if you want, if you choose.
You talk to Egg Brothers. Deja has no words for you.
Who the fuck are you?
You have no knowledge of who you speak to. Go away.
I want to choke someone. What? I don't feel like I'm
It should be careful with those.
Anyway, I might actually get one of the Huskies, and I'll show you how to get them. Contrary to popular belief, ABC is not as easy as 1, 2, 3. Dude, I actually didn't know that. Maybe I should try that. So I want to show you my house real quick. I have the biggest house you can get in the game. Which is the Solitude house, and it's 25 grand. That's a lot. Goal is not easy to get. So, what is it called? Is that called?
I wish only to graduate and enroll with the Legion. My drums will lead our troops to victory.
The drums.
Farewell, stranger.
Are you kidding me? So this is my house here. I'm level 31, ain't nothing bad. My nose has been killing me. I'll show you that I have 2 children here that
Look, Papa, I made a new friend.
What the shit?
Could I keep him? Please? You're the best. Thanks.
It's a rabbit. Come on, it's literally a pet. A rabbit is a pet. I just gotta hope I don't accidentally step on it. Solitude. I would move into my, built house and have Jazargo as my sword, because he's a Pidgey, and it would be hilarious to have a Pidgey as a sword. But, biggest house, and I have a massive fucking web on my roof. I've never seen a door like that in my life. Solitude. This is my, place where I had all the dead bodies I have. That's just another entrance to my house. Yeah, well, that's my house. The biggest house you can get. Also, Thunder doesn't complain about it.
Hello, I'm Gisley, but you can just call me Erica's sister. Everyone does.
Maybe they do because you can't even open your eyes. Are you blind? Oops, you know where you're going, so I'm not going to say that you're blind. We're going to do a lot today, let alone just completing the main quest. First, I want to do a reward, and before I do that, I need to go to Markarth. Because stupid fucking bitch named Serene Gerard is like, give me a Dwemer Gyro, and how am I supposed to just get a fucking Dwemer Gyro? Dwemer Gyro, might want to wipe it first. Anything. So I really don't want to get this, but if I want to kill Harkin, I'm gonna have to do that, and I'll have an exclusive video for me killing Harkin. If you comment down below if you guys want me to do as a werewolf or just I would do this werewolf 10 out of 10. Last time I did that.
Old Dwarven City underneath the keep. The Shuan cell. Best steer clear if you don't want a steam centurion carving you up.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any Shuan. You idiot! I'm sorry. I got too excited. Persist. I'll let you in. If you deal with Nimi, I'll let you into enthusiasm. Good. Here's the key to the dig site.
just realized that guy's
What? Oh,
Stone Gate.
I have things to study. What is the artifact? You have my gratitude. As promised, is the key to the Dwemer Museum. Mind the displays.
Here, alright. All we gotta do now?
Armor quite fragile.
That's how we get armor. This isn't a class of non-trespassing. Better not say it.
Word is spreading like mage fire. The great evil has been vanquished.
God.
You have truly saved us all.
Jesus Christ, I'm tired. What time is it anyway? It's 10 o'clock. It's not bad. It's not too bad. You see, my mom, she likes to go to bedtimes. It's like, Mom, can I have $5 for me? No. You had a bedtime though. Really get to mindless steal in this game. Gunma first. Does he really have to fucking enter in the rift where no one goes? There are those who believe that when night descends upon Skyrim, werewolves descend upon the unwary. Clearly. Because you walk up to an innocent guy, it's like, what's up? Need something? Walk up to him, and he turns into a fucking werewolf. Same for me, it's like, can you do this? Can you find my horse? And then I shapeshift into a werewolf. Damn, I have to fart really bad. Oh, see, he's a werewolf, actually.
Yes?
He's a werewolf. He's a werewolf. He's a werewolf.
It's not safe around here. There's thieves out there looking to steal everything you own.
He's a werewolf. here. Are we going the right way? Way. No, fuck, we're not.
You there! Hold fast!
I've tracked this damned bear for 2 weeks. I'll not let it have any more victims. Isran needing someone else's help. Never thought I'd hear that. I'm afraid he's a few years too late. I've moved on. I have more important business to attend to. Besides, he can handle anything alone. He assured me so himself. What could he possibly need my help with? Tell me more about what's going on. By the 8th. Once it's dealt with, then perhaps I'll see what Isran expects of me.
Better not be a huge fucking cave. If it is, someone's gonna die.
Don't know how well I'd have managed by myself. You've helped me, so I suppose the least I can do is find out what Isran wants. He's still at that fort near Stendar's beacon, I assume. Of course, he's been working on that place for years now. Never lets anyone... His only... I'll meet you there.
Doing this right now is because there's probably a lot of people who would only watch this because they have massive diehard crushes. I'm just gonna say that's over half the community. That's all I can tell you. Alright. Bruce's breathed out. I can either go to Dragon Bridge, place where dragons won't kill me in 2 seconds. Do not strive for awesome, simply be the awesome, and thus the awesome shall follow. Listen, there's no chance I'm gonna be awesome, so I'm just gonna ignore that loading screen. The alchemy skill determines the creation and potency of potions and poisons. Cool. Or you can make a potion that poisons. That's very potion that potions the poison potion. Do you mind telling me where my horse went? Yeah. Oh, there you go. we're gonna find
I know I heard something.
You won't leave here alive!
Please don't kill me!
Come on, man. It's a bit faster. Where are you? Yeah. That's all.
haven't seen a sack full of dwarven gyros like. Do you think mud crabs might have taken it? Well, just look around, will you? Isran? No, I find it... Anyway, I'm quite happy in my current pursuits. So if you'll excuse me... Oh, and I... Well, what are they up to? Well, I'm not sure... But I'm not just... So either I need to find the satchel... Fine. I can't afford to forget about this work, though. Some very... Now, where is it I'm supposed to... Been working more on his secret hide. I'll finish up here and head in that direction as soon as I can. See...
You know, I've never really thought about this speech. Speech skill, I never really think about how important it is. So I didn't use that dwarven gyro at all. Talos is the hero god of mankind. His worship is currently banned by the Empire. That hasn't stopped the Nords of Skyrim from revering. That is true. You can't fucking worship Talos. What's wrong with Talos?
die.
Right, let's do this. Just gonna wait until the bomb on the screen explodes. Okay.
All right, Isran. You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful. So, welcome to Fort Dawnguard. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Soreen, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on. Gunmar, there's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready for use. In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you. Let's go have a little chat with it, shall we?
You know, I should really shut up.
Here we are. It begins again. I fear for what is to come. Isran had a surprising stockpile of weapons and armor. Take a look.
I want to have the Dawnguard helmet, yeah. This is gonna go good with my whole fucking warden thing. The armor's alright. He has millions of fucking kinds. Like if I lay them all out, they're just different colored Dawnguard armor. Whoa. Dude, they got fucking ebony armor? Weapons, though. Weapons. Has all that Dawnguard armor, but he doesn't have a single...
Fight bravely, friend.
Well, I suppose... I wonder what we're up against here. It's not easy to get supplies way out here, but I'm managing.
Holy,
take a look.
What the okay. Amulet of Julianus? Who the fuck is Julianus? I know he's a divine. Where did he come from? Dawnguard things. I don't know what that is. See, don't I look like 10 times cooler now? Catman returns. I think I might need Dawnguard armor. That would actually
This, our sense of what... This is everything I've got right now.
Which color do we want? Dawnguard heavy armor is what we want. Give me that. And I'll sell you some armor that I do not need. So, thing is that I do not need you. Oh, definitely don't. You guys can go. Oh, take. Just take all of it. I don't need it. And, wolf boots. Yeah, goodbye.
Good luck.
So we're about to wear the Dawnguard. Shit. Yeah, see, this looks sick. Am I still wearing boots? Yeah, my water walking boots. So however the fuck this fort was designed, there's gotta be a way up. It's raining really heavily right now, so if this stream stops, I'm gonna cry.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. And no one believed.
I'm still going for that warden thing. I'm gonna use this.
This vampire showed up while you were away.
While I was away.
I'm guessing it's the one you found in Dim Hollow Crypt. Says it's got something really important to say to you. So let's hear it.
Okay.
You probably weren't expecting to see me
say it.
again.
Say it.
I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's important, so please just listen before your friend here loses his patience. Well, it's about me.
And the
Elder
Elder
Scroll that was buried with me.
What about
the reason I was down there, and why I had the Elder Scroll? It all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured this part out already, but my father's not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards.
He seemed nice.
He wasn't always like that, though.
It's probably like a sexual predator. He seems nice.
A turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it. He just became absorbed. The prophecy said that... Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll. I'm sorry. I had heard there were vampire hunters here. Was I wrong? Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
All right, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now? Set my hatred aside? Not a... You better know what you're doing. It can stay for now. But if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it? You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not.
Why
You're a resource.
In this
You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry. So, in case you didn't notice, whatever it said. But of course, well, not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away, in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your moth priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. But you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a moth priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place. Any idea how you're going to find a moth priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place. Well, back before you know. The College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit.
So I guess we're gonna end the episode off here because, I mean, if connection gets lost, I'm deleting the channel. So, I mean, I guess that's the end of today's episode. And that's Rana back, and we completed the main quest. So, next episode, I'll probably start doing some Dawnguard and at the Enthroned Danger quest. So, yeah, I'm just probably gonna end it here. Jerry, was that good?